Who is it gonna be? Life, the new blood, the young talent from China, along with 120, one of the young guys who show great potential for the future. He's not quite as strong and as successful as 120 is currently, but he has had some great showings. These two players, by the way, they encountered at the China versus Korea clan war on Tirana Stand in the NWL format thingy, and there Life was able to win. Of course, there was only one map, but he has shown before that he can take out FoCuS. This is very unusual. Usually Night Elves always go for the safe play and go for the Huntress build and don't creep anything at all at the moment. At the beginning. But here, we can see he's actually creeping, and he's not being punished too hard. He's already level 2. He's gonna lose the Archer here most likely. Is he gonna deny her? No. Archer dies, and I think the Agent of War is gonna die as well. The Wisp is gonna fall, and the Agent of War is gonna fall as well. Blade Master damage should be enough. 40 HP, 18 HP, and down, but oh my god, if the Blade Master dies, that would be catastrophic. But no, he gets away, just barely. One Burrow tech on the Orc side. Skipping the Burrows, skipping the Voodoo Lounge, so the tech is very, very fast. So Demon Hunter gets level 2, but for this he loses an Archer and an Ancient of War. So certainly pretty expensive.
A player's forces are under attack.
But the tech is so far behind. Half a tech! Oh my goodness. Of course he was also forced into repair and all that stuff, so all that costs you time. Boots of Speed are available. And the Dust of Appearance probably as well. Maybe. I wonder what he's waiting for. Is he seriously waiting for the circlet? No. Okay. Berserker from FoCuS. Of course, he really likes that unit in this matchup, but usually he gets it much later on tier 2 and stuff. Healing up on the blade now. He only goes a single grunt. One single grunt, man. Of course, ever since the one Burrow tech, 2 or 3 grunts are the norm. Before that, when we had 2 Burrow techs, there was always like 4 grunts. Which, it's good for creeping on tier 2 early. But later on, against the Talons, they are horrible. So now he's very early on already looking towards the late game, it seems, but he has to make sure that he gets decent hero levels, right? Blade Master still only 1.5. So he's gonna have to creep with TC and Blade Master. And he's not gonna have the grunt support for this. I guess with the Blade Master being there as well, he doesn't need that many grunts. Here come the tier 2 buildings. Going for the Lodge first, before the Bestiary. And yeah, it's, Life is gonna be too late to do anything about this. Maybe if he's really fast, he can cancel the Bestiary. But I'm not even sure about that. Shadow Priest as well for Life, which is not too normal. And Life is reproducing Wisps. Usually, of course, from Night Elf we see second tier row, double Ancient of Wind, and tier 3 immediately. Not this time. There we go. Tier 3. Second hero. Beastmaster, of course. And the double wins. Okay, everything is starting to look more normal now. But yeah, this has come up without any problems for the orc. Tier 2 stuff. And only one grunt. Only a single grunt. Interesting. I like it though. Seems to be working out so far at least. Has to use the second speed scroll right now to save his berserker. So that's 100 gold total. But that's worth it. Life can be a little bit annoying here, but Ensnare is going to be finished soon, and then he has to be way more careful with how he approaches this opposing army. Does he have a staff? Nope. The shop is done in the main though. And yes, so is the first Ancient of Wind.
A player's forces are under attack.
And here we go again. Well, we have to say Live is keeping him from creeping pretty well. Delaying him by a lot. Or does he get the last hit? No, he doesn't get the last hit. Claws of attack as well, not too bad. Is he gonna force the TP here? Yes, he is. Greater healing used? He could reapply Spirit Link, there we go. He should reposition this Berserker, oh my god, on 2 HP. Wow. Holy crap. Life really playing with fire there. And he got a pick-off, but the pick-off was only a grunt. Which FoCuS wants to rotate out anyways. And I would say this is looking fantastic for FoCuS. FoCuS luck, what's it gonna be? Oh! One of the few bad items here, so... FoCuS not living up to his name. 46 supply already for the orc, only 30 on the other side for the Night Elf. Master training. Imagine if he gets jacked now. This could just be game. If he surrounds and kills the Beastmaster and then surrounds and kills the Demon Hunter. That's really hard to do though, with only... Well, he has 3 ensnares. Maybe it would have been possible. And he almost got it. He almost got the jack there. That would have been catastrophic for the Chinese.
Player's forces are under attack.
Alright, next chance for the Scourge Bone Chimes. But there are a lot of great items here. Peons being intercepted. Alright, so he has 40 lumber. Is that really enough? Only 1 peon? Don't think so. Alright, he's getting the other, he's saving the other one, so he's gonna have 2 peons. Level 3 for the blade now, Boots of Gualtalas. Of course, a great item. Double heal scroll as well. Invul as well. This is a good army. Maybe a little light on walkers. He has 3 walkers and 5 raiders. And he's gonna be able to get the next camp. And Life, man, he hasn't gotten much at all this game. For some reason, the Demon Hunter is still 2.5. That's of course largely thanks to this first camp. Claws again. This Blade Master is dangerous if he gets to attack. It's of course also possible that he's just spinning up in the air. That's the way it's supposed to be. Where's the shockwave? There's the first one. Only level 1. Now the TC is level 3. 2 units of the Night Elf die immediately. Scratch that. It is 3 units. Oh my god, this is looking brutal. The next shockwave hitting basically everything. Where was the burn, I ask? He didn't use it. Big mistake. Now, going for the Demon Hunter. Do we have an invul still on the Blade Master? No, we don't, but it doesn't even matter. The damage is too high. Wow! He destroyed him! That was so one-sided. Holy crap. It was Twisted Meadows, though. A really hard map to make talents work on. But man, FoCuS on fire on map number 1. So, Ancient Isles is going to be the next map. That's the Night Elf's choice. And here we go. Life switched accounts now, for some reason. Alright, seems we're not wasting any time. Both players are ready. And the game is starting. FoCuS man. Playing so well. Map number 1. Barely gave the Night Elf any space. Got all the pickups he could. Saved his Berserker twice with a speed scroll. Really impressed, honestly, with this play. So, here is the second map, FoCuS versus Life. The Korean destroying the young talent from China in what seemed like an easy game. This is going to be the same again here on our second map. It should be better now for the Night Elf. It is his map choice after all. Oh, this is an unusual spot for first creep to be taken. Normally it's always this one. Interesting. Well, that of course means that the Ancient of War won't have the time to complete the wall off. If FoCuS scouts this, he could definitely be going for the Wisp Hunt here in the main. But maybe he's not going to scout at all. Yeah, seems like he just doesn't scout. And Life using that knowledge, and maybe it's going to work out well for him. So what's the big advantage with this, though? You can creep this with the Ancient of War, but it's not really like you can creep this entire camp with only the Demon Hunter and an Archer. Maybe he just takes the Ogre Magi and then leaves? But that's gonna cost quite a bit of moon juice to recover from. And yeah, FoCuS is not scouting, he's not aware of this. By the way, these two camps give exactly the same amount of experience. 188 on level 1. And yeah, seems like this is gonna be his plan. After taking that one, he's gonna be going towards this Ogre. And I imagine after that he's gonna leave. Could have been a great opportunity for two very good boosting items. He only got the ring as the first one, that's of course unfortunate. And as the second he gets... Oh, man! That is really, really unfortunate. Hitting the 25% twice. Ooh, that is not good. Here comes the blade. He himself instead has double circlet. attacks this time are much closer to one another. Was still a 1 borrow attack though. But the Demon Hunter is pretty damn close to level 3 already, so that's pretty good. These double rings, man. So unlucky though. Feel kind of bad for him.
A player's forces
Imagine if he gets like claws plus circlet. Suddenly he's so strong in the early game. But instead he has double rings. Boots of speed now for the Blade Master. He entirely skipped on those in the first game. Okay, just walking over here to heal. So you're gonna try to get a bit of spikes now coming out. That is not Twitch, that is NetEase, guys.
a player's forces are under attack.
And the Demon Hunter's on the hunt. He has the tele staff. Oh, very fast with the detonate. Quick reactions from life. He's still young, only 19 years old, so he should be fast. Tier 2 is nearing completion. And I see there's a bit of discussion going on in chat right now about armor. And yeah, I think armor is slightly underrated as well. And Mechanics is saying armor does not suffer from diminishing returns. Well, I guess that depends on how you define that. The way it works is every point of armor gives you 6% additional effective HP. So, this Demon Hunter has 625 HP, he has 9 armor, that means he has 9 times 6. That is, how much is 54% additional HP. So every point of armor gives, hold that thought, the Demon Hunter has to TP out the shockwave first to get the kill, but he doesn't quite get it. But the tier 2 buildings survive. So anyways, every point of armor is 6% effective HP. 6 additional percent effective HP. But of course, when you go from 1 armor to 2 armor, that is percentage-wise way more than if you go from 12 armor to 13 armor. So in my book, that is kind of diminishing returns. Because the higher you get, the less valuable each point becomes. Blade Master's here in time to try to get the troll, but he gets revealed. Is he surrounded? Oh my god, is the Blade Master surrounded in here? The Beastmaster will be falling first though. And the last hit goes towards the Orc, finding the item as well, and using it immediately. Giving the Night Elf a taste of his own poison. And saving the Grunt, and saving the Blade Master. Again, this seems to be working out pretty well for FoCuS. Losing the Grunt here in the main base, but again, only Grunts. Yeah, I know when it's 1 armor... Wait, do I have something with... Yeah, right there. It says 1 armor, 6%. But still, I did the math. It is 6% additional HP every time. I did the math, guys. Seriously. Of course, when you get higher up here, it says... where do we have something with more? 2 armor. It says 11%, and then 3 armor, it says 15% damage reduction. But that's damage reduction. That is not additional HP. I'm talking about additional HP. Effective HP. And of course, that only concerns physical right clicks, not magic damage from Shockwave, Coil Nova, Bolt, all that stuff. Math, boys. That's right. So, TCS hit level 2 now, finally with the aura as well. Wand of Illusion can be put to very good use to force Cyclones onto targets that are kind of useless. Speaking of Cyclone, we are not yet at Master Training. TP had to be used again, so once more Life has to be careful here with how he moves out onto the map. And again, FoCuS being aggressive. Looking for the timing before Master, when he is of course much stronger. But doesn't quite want to dive into the base, of course. Fighting to the Moonwell is difficult. Zombie Mask. Very nice indeed. With the peons coming out again. Is he getting more burrows for the upkeep? Not yet. Kind of surprised here. Maybe he wants to get more heal scrolls first. Oh, this might be a dangerous creepjack. There's no TP here. Is there a master? Yes, there is. How many talents does he have? This is 7. And we have the Wand of Illusion. He's cycloning the wrong one. Cyclone onto the Demon Hunter as well. Oh, the shockwave hitting so well. But only level 1. But the talents, man, they're stuck against the forest. They can't move out. They can't escape. Maybe a Zeppelin, but they will only get ensnared most likely anyways. These talents taking a beating right now. The Raiders are chasing after them. Where are the next ensnares? We don't see him quite yet, but the Blade Master's chasing as well. With the boots of speed. GG. Whoa. That was another really one-sided game. FoCuS, man, against Night Elf. His game seems to be on point. I see the armor discussion is still going on. So what are you guys saying? 6% every time, 66% of the time. It's not 6% every time. It is, guys. It really is 6% every time. It is. Effective HP. Okay? I'm not talking about damage reduction. I'm talking about effective HP. When you have a unit with 10 armor, it has 60% more effective HP. When you have a unit with 20 armor, it has 120% more effective HP. Every point of armor is 6% more effective HP. Is Czechi in chat as well? Ah, Czechi is here. He says he rather sells them all the time, so he doesn't have to count. Czechi's been playing Counter-Strike Go, by the way. What's up with that, Czechi? Do you not play Dota anymore? Have you lost your passion for Dota? Yeah, never. You can quote me and lol, but it's true. It's true. Every point of armor is 6% more effective HP. You can quote me on that every day. It's alright. Pub is full of cancer. That's true. I actually haven't played Dota in like 2 months or something. $20 armor, because if it was, then 20 armor would be 120% more HP, which it is not. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. It is, man. %, that's exactly, JS Klil is saying it right. 50% damage reduction means double the HP. Alright? You have to get that in your head. It took me a while as well. 50% damage reduction means you have double the HP. You can believe me, man. Every point of armor is 6% additional effective HP. And if you consider healing, it's worth even more, you know? Because if you lose 500 HP with armor and then you heal that 500 HP back up again, it's suddenly worth even more. But not considering healing, just effective HP, it's 6% per armor. Yeah, that's true. It of course doesn't affect spells. That's what I was saying earlier. Only like normal attacks, right clicks. Magic spells don't count. Rain of Fire, Shockwave, Coil Nova, Bolt, Mana Burn, everything. Only talking about normal attacks. You guys seem to be getting very triggered by this discussion about armor. Yeah, and now it's about diminishing returns again. So, diminishing returns means the more you get, the less it's worth, right? So, is that the right definition? I'm not too sure. Because then it does have diminishing returns. Because, for example, when you go from 0 armor to 10 armor, it's worth much more than if you go from 50 armor to 60 armor, percentage-wise. So the boost you get from 0 to 10 armor is 60%, but when you go from 50% to 50 armor to 60 armor, you know, relatively it's much less. What a weird day. We're talking about armor. So we're gonna have a short break here, about 5 minutes. Potty time, probably. Yes, every point is 6%. That's right. But still, you know what I'm saying is, the more you get, the less it's worth. I don't know if that is the definition of diminishing returns, though. It might not be. Yes, I know, 10 armor always gives you the same additional HP, but what I'm saying is, when you have 0 armor and 1000 HP, the percentage extra health you get from the first 10 armor is 600 HP, basically. Alright? But if you are at 50 armor, okay? You have, like, I don't know, what would that be? 300% additional, so you have 4000 effective HP with 50 armor. And if you get 10 more armor, then you get 600 more effective HP. So you get from 4000 to 4600, as opposed to from 1000 to 1600. Alright? That's what I mean. So, the armor you get early, so the low, from going from 0 to 10, is more than from 50 to 60, because when you have 50 armor, you already have 4000 effective HP, and would get to 4600, you know what I mean? And when you have 0, and you go to 10, that's the difference. I'm not gonna talk with you guys about armor ever again. Jesus Christ. The chat is becoming really triggered. Yes, relatively. Exactly, that's what I mean. Let's talk about Jesus Christ instead. Our Lord and Savior. That's, by the way, also the reason why I thought maybe armor is underrated against Orc. Because Orc only has right-click damage. Well, they have the Shockwave, But that is only in one matchup. Usually it's always Blade Master, Shadow Hunter, Raiders, Walkers. So they never really deal magic damage. So maybe it would be smart to invest into armor against Orc. Maybe it would be. I don't know. Alright, enough about armor, for God's sakes, guys. We are heading into the game. Amazonia is the map. Map number 3. FoCuS has been able to take 2 easy victories so far. Honestly, Live has not stood much of a chance at all. And now, on Amazonia, we might see the fast 3-0. But Live still has a chance to come back, of course. By the way, NetEase, they released some statistics considering the win rates on any given map for any given matchup, and Amazonia was one of the most imbalanced. Amazonia was way Night Elf favored. I think it was like 62% or something, maybe even more. The most one-sided one was Turtle Rock for Undead versus Human, which is not a big surprise. But yeah, Amazonia also very Night Elf favored. Of course, we have to consider this stretches across all of the ladder. So not just the pro players, not just the players of highest skill, but all players. And still, when I saw this, I was surprised. Because Amazonia, no matter where you fight, it is all open area. There is no chokes. There is nowhere to really protect your talents. The raiders will always be able to reach. Alright, so why is Amazonia good? Well, for Night Elf. There's a couple of reasons. You get level 2 for free, you get this camp, and the Blade Master can't do anything about it. Then usually you can creep this without any issues, and usually you can take out at least some of these trolls. And that should get you to level 3. So that's the good part. But in my opinion, that's kind of where it ends, because where do you creep next? This is super hard to creep for Night Elves, because everything gets bashed, the heroes get bashed all the time. Ancient of War can go out to the natural, or here,
A player's forces are under attack.
but you know, that would expose the base. But I mean, usually with a 1-bar attack, Orcs don't play aggressively towards the base anymore anyways. So I guess they can creep this with the Ancient of War, but then how do you creep the natural? How do you creep the merc camp? The merchant is possible, I guess. And another thing with talents is you can't creep the red camps. It's not possible. So the red camps are exclusively reserved for the orcs in this on this map. So yeah, kind of surprised me to see that this map was apparently so one-sided for Night Elf, at least across the entire ladder of NetEase. Alright, Demon Hunter. Finishing the first camp, getting claws and gauntlets. This time FoCuS is the unlucky one here with the ring. Will of course be traded out for the circlet and the dust maybe. Oh, no, Demon Hunter gets it. And yeah, again, 1 burrow into tech. The Night Elf this time very close in tech. Nicely positioning the peon here to block the way. And the Ancient of War, yeah, already moving out, so as I said, with the orcs all going 1 burrow tech nowadays, usually they don't play aggressively towards the main anymore. This means you can use the Ancient of War very offensively early on to creep. And yeah, Demon Hunter getting the next troll here. The grunt is moving past. This should trigger these. Usually they run away, right? Don't they normally run outside then? Stuff. Oh, this Demon Hunter man has a very strong inventory. Slippers, claws, and gauntlets not too bad either.
A player's forces are under attack.
Wow. Double slippers and the claws. Pretty lucky. FoCuS takes out the big one. The Renegade. Again wanting to go for the Berserkers very early. This time he has 2 grunts though. Well, on Ancient Isles he had 2 grunts as well.
A player's forces are under attack.
On Turtle Rock Twisted, of course, we remember only a single one. And yeah, this will be level 3 for the Demon Hunter. So this is the good thing about Amazonia. Level 3 Demon Hunter is easy. But the fighting positions, still an issue. Tier 2 is done. TC. And he sells the flute, of course. Well, not of course. It could be pretty good, actually, for the Berserker and the Walkers. But he wants to have the gold now instead. Go for the tier 2 buildings as fast as possible. Grunts are in position to block. Play the bouncers here. Here's the Beastmaster. The Blade will be seeing this. No boots of speed on him this time. Alright. And Life is playing it kind of the new fashion way. Going for creeping with the Beastmaster instead of going for the aggression. And this Renegade is pretty easy to take down with such a Demon Hunter, man. Level 2 man. Oh, he's getting the Berserkers. Ha! Interesting. The Lionhorn, of course, not the greatest. Is this Berserker gonna die? Nope. Staff saves him. Only one AOW. He's forgetting about the second one. Uh-oh. He delayed it quite a bit. He may have delayed it in favor of a Berserker. Alright. This Agent of War is putting in super hard work, but, like, what is happening right now... I guess the timing's pretty good. He's creeping it before Walkers and Raiders are out. So... And the Demon Hunter could carry him in case the Orc was aggressive. Okay. So, thinking more about it, I can understand why Amazonia is a good Night Elf map. You get like 3 camps that the Orc can't do much about if he goes for the 1 Bodo tech. Yeah, that's good. Okay. I can see it. TC level 2 now. With the Sentry Wards. One of the most ridiculous items in the game. But now he has the Ensnare. He has the first Walker as well. So here is the Orc Power Spike. Tier 2 available. Yeah, and even though this Demon Hunter is so strong, he can't really fight. He can look for some mana burns, that's a given, but... Oh, can he get the last hit here? Nope. Cannot. Demon Hunter surrounded. The creeps are helping out, but there is a staff here, so he gets away. But this camp goes to the Orc regardless. Tier 3 done. Mass training. It's gonna take a while. Does he have the orb already? Nope. Selling a few items. Moonstone. And... the orb. There we go. No invul though. Has to be added later, definitely. Another Berserker. Berserker number 2 now for FoCuS. And his TC is getting closer to 3. With the natural, that should be enough. I like this. Of course, nowadays it is standard using these Quillies to cancel healing, but the Blade Master was already out of range, so nice awareness by FoCuS that this might be coming in. Well, actually he saw it with a Sentry Ward, so... yeah, good item, Sentry Ward. And he doesn't want to creep his natural here. Doesn't want to get jacked, but look at this army. It's 3 talents. Like, it's not much. But FoCuS taking it slow, taking it safe. Oh, and this seems to be risky from the Night Elf. He has a TP though. But if he gets jacked here... I mean, the Sentry Ward saw the movement. Blade Master's coming in. He has 1 heal scroll. The TC is level 3. Yeah, this has to be a TP from the Night Elf. Can he get the Rock Golem before? He should be able to. First few ensnares are coming in. Here's the TP. He gets level 2. Shockwave dealing a good amount of damage. He gets 1 kill. He gets almost 2 kills. TP is successful to save him though. He finds...
Players' forces are under attack.
Scroll the Beast. That will most likely be sold. And expansion? Oh! Alright. $44 supply now for the elf. Oh yes, double staff. That's pretty unusual, right? With talents. The sentry ward here has disappeared somehow.
A player's forces are under attack.
So FoCuS revealed it. Oh, sentry on sentry action. And life is not killing it. Double heal scroll for the Night Elf as well, sitting at 48 supply. FoCuS at 55 now. He has started breaking, but a lot of that is still in production. TC, no mana, and no mana potion. But of course, the raiders will find the surface area because again, Amazonia, no chokes anywhere. Not in the front lines. He should be ignored. The raiders should go towards the talents. That's what they do. He only has 3 raiders though. That's not too much. And he's cycloning up the berserkers. But the invul has been used already on the demon hunter. And he's more than half HP dead. Pocket factory gets destroyed pretty quickly. Not that much mana on the walkers. Only like 4 disenchants. Going for the demon. Can he get the kill? No, he can't. TP coming out. And he gets one more. Yeah, despite the healed scroll, the berserker still dies. Expansion still not done because orc expos take like 5 minutes. It's about to be done though.
A player's forces are under attack.
Oh, there's one peon. Stuck. Doing nothing. There we go. Alright, expose up. This is the win condition for FoCuS. Can he hold it though? What's the inventory looking like? 1 heal pot for the Night Elf, 1 heal scroll. That's not the greatest. Blade Master coming in. He has 2 heal scrolls. 1 shockwave at the ready. He would like to keep the Demon Hunter pinned down in position and walk around with a TC. Nope, that didn't work. Not the greatest control from FoCuS. Positioning southward here. Don't really know why he's running away from his expansion. Maybe he wants to just buy a little bit more time. 62 supply now for him. Blade Master getting surrounded. He has the invul though. Not even getting really surrounded. Cycloned up instead. And here we go. Raiders moving forward. First ensnare. First kill. And this should be happening all the time. Cyclones coming out in numbers. Next Grunt, by the way, still alive. 2 talents have fallen so far. Heal scroll already used on the other side. Invul on the Blade Master. He wants to get the Beastie Boy, but there's double staff, so he should be getting away. I think, is there gonna be a ensnare lock? No, there isn't. Next talent falls, though. And he's running away. He still has 6 raiders. But he's still running away. He's missing a bit of Spirit Link here on these raiders. Of course, he's buying a lot of time here with his kiting and with the expansion. All he wants is time. Demon Hunter now again in trouble. There's so much ensnare here. He might be falling, actually. Here comes the Blade Master. Here comes the backstab and the crit! And he dies. And the first hero is gone. And this might just be the quick 3-0 for FoCuS. 62 supply for him against only 46. The talents are trickling out of the base, but they're dying quickly. Demon Hunter has been rebought, but of course now only half HP. He's standing next to the shop. Does he want to fight with a heal scroll or leave with a TP? Seems like he wants to fight. Double heal scroll in the inventory. Invul used already trying to go for the Beastmaster. Is he going to be able to get him in time? Yes, he is! Second hero dies right after the first one, and now the Demon Hunter might be biting the dust again. End-snare after end-snare after end-snare. This is going to be the kill. It would have been, but GG. And FoCuS, man, destroying life in this best of 5.